Hello, welcome, Devil Sniper here, and this is episode 11 of our career mode with West Ham United. I hope you enjoyed the little previously, and I love the animations. Look at the actual visuals of Boland. I love those, I absolutely love those. I had to put that in because I do love the aesthetics of this game. It really is sensational. And look at Song doing an absolutely fantastic job in the centre of the park, breaking up the play, knocking the ball out simply. Noble knocks the ball out to the right hand side, but unfortunately the ball back inside to Zarate wasn't the greatest ball in the world, which was disappointing, but a great pass there from Morrison to set Zarate off, who is an absolutely sensational player, going towards that byline, cuts back inside, squares it up for Morrison, but unfortunately we don't get the goal that I feel that our football actually deserves. Swansea were winning 1-0, as you know from the end of the last episode. But I've got to say, second half we were just fantastic. Noble having a crack. He's really got to work on his shooting there. He created his own opportunity in space, but unfortunately just couldn't execute it. And we're going away to Sunderland on the 13th of December. A couple of tickets left. Make sure you get them and come and join the West Ham faithful on an away trip. You won't regret it. As Swansea hit us on the counter-attack, or tried to hit us on the counter-attack with Bonnie, not renowned for his pace, but he's done a great job of holding the ball up, knocking it back inside. And as you can see, we're all at 6s and 7s, a little bit of holes appearing. Unfortunately, we make it easy for Swansea to score the second goal. We just literally caught ourselves out there. We didn't defend as well as we could and as well as we have been at times. We've been defending so well, so it was a really disappointing goal to concede, but that sparked Swansea into life. You know, they hadn't really been in the second half until they scored that goal, and then all of a sudden they just come bustling into life and started to cause us no end of problems, unfortunately. But we do defend quite resiliently. We just can't manage to clear the ball, and it just keeps ping-ponging around, comes to the edge of the area. Leon Britton with a great opportunity, but unfortunately he puts it wide. And then we finish up with Zarate going through. Unfortunately, he mistimed his run. Even though the shot was absolutely just awful, he mistimed his run by a fraction of a second and was offside. And unfortunately, that would be the way the game is going to finish. A disappointing 2-0 loss to Swansea. Not a game that I really wanted to lose. A game that I felt that we could win and could dominate, but it just was not meant to be. But my man of the match had to be Alex Song. He played fantastically. He done the nitty-gritty, broke up the play and distributed the ball in a fantastic fashion. And that's what I want to see him doing week in, week out, to keep his place in the side and give a great supporting role to, of course, our main man, Noble. So from the scout point of view, we've lost the player, which is something I'm not overly bothered about. It's one of those things, unfortunately. He wasn't anything special in my personal opinion, but there you go. Anyway, custom tactics. Let me know in the comment section below. Have you been playing around with the custom tactics? Have you just been like tweaking them to get the team to play to your sort of specifications? I've had a little tweak with them, nothing major. I'm actually struggling with the custom tactics this year compared with FIFA 14, where I found them to be an absolute doddle, and predominantly because I play 3-5-2. I took Juventus's custom tactics and tweaked them to the way I like, and it worked well. Same with the 4-2-3-1. I took Dortmund's and tweaked them a little bit, so it worked out for us. But we're going to stick with that 4-4-2. As you can see, we're going up top with... Let me know in the comment section below. Who's going up top? Will it be Valencia? Will it be Sacco? Will it be Zarate? And which one of them will be playing out on the wing? Let's see if you can pick up who it is. But against Sunderland, I really wanted the boys to put down a solid marker, get a result, pick up 3 points, and absolutely, you know, continue on the good vein of form that we have sort of had. But Noble with a great run, not Noble, it was Downing with a great run forward. But unfortunately, that final ball has been our problem for a long period of time. We just don't execute our passing as well as we should, which is really, really frustrating. We lack that little bit of goal, that little bit of magic when it comes to passing. We really do. A nice ball to the back post there by Sunderland, and a great opportunity for Sunderland, but for us, they put it wide, which is absolutely great. But Joey O'Brien filling in at left back for Creswell doesn't give Enner Valencia the greatest opportunity, but look at Valencia, how dogged and determined he is, and this is why I love Valencia. He may not score me a lot of goals at this moment in time, but I have faith in him. It's that work rate. That work rate. He lost the ball, he chased back, he hurried, he harried, he won the ball back for us, which is absolutely fantastic, and I really do appreciate the amount of effort that he puts into a game. It's just brilliant. The work ethic of the lads is fantastic. A great throw out there from Adrian into Zarate. Zarate to get forward, plays a delightful ball into Sacco. Look at his strength. He manages to get round the defender, but unfortunately his left-footed shot was an easy save for the Sunderland keeper. Should really be sticking those away, but one of those things at this moment, we're not clinical enough in front of goal, and we do lack that little bit of guile in the midfield, and our final ball lacks that little bit of guile. So we went in at half-time with a 0-0 scoreline, and I've described that we're actually not in a good way. If we're lacking guile, It's not good, but look at Sacco, straight onto the Sunderland defender and powers the ball into the back of that. That goal was absolutely sensational. If you watch that back, the Sunderland defender hesitates on the ball. His first touch is great, his second touch is just awful, and Sacco, with so much pace and power, just pounces on him like a predator and then slots the ball away. And that literally was just hit it as hard as he can. He smashes it. He just absolutely smashes it. Probably should have placed it, but I think he just went for power over logic and it went in thankfully. And as you can see, the Bowland boys were well and truly happy with that. The Hammers were singing. It was great to hear. The Sunderland crowd had gone quiet in the Stadium of Lights and it was absolutely fantastic. And we deserved it, to be fair. We did deserve it. We had played a better football. We had won the midfield battle and we just looked sharper. And as you can see, we're breaking up play, distributing that ball forward. Look at Zerati. So much time, so much space. Plays a delightful ball back into Downing. Downing getting forward, surveying the area, and then he nearly plays a delightful ball, I should say. Nearly plays a delightful ball to Zerati, but again, it's that guile factor. It really is that guile factor that is frustrating at this moment in time. But our next home game, of course, is against Leicester City. That should be a great game. If we get the right result in this game, we could make it back-to-back wins, but Leicester are going to be no pushover. They came up from the Championship last season, so it's not going to be an easy game, but we'll have to see how we can do. But Jamil plays a great ball through. That is a good ball into Sacco. Sacco looking to break into that area, but unfortunately, he is taken down. A bit of a naughty tackle, if you ask me, but it was a little bit of time wasting, a bit too early for me to be time wasting, but it's something that we wanted to work on and had to do, and if he could have broken the box, it would have been all gravy. But Downing with a bit of a poor ball into the box, in my opinion. He could have put that near post, but unfortunately he didn't. Ravel Morrison came on, as well as Diego Poyet. They interlink. Poyet just squares the ball for Morrison, and Morrison, unbeknown to me how he misses that, but he does. I don't think he needed to take that first touch to control the ball. I think he could have just side-footed that into the net and it would have been a 2-0 victory. But 1-0 is well and truly enough for me. I'm well happy with that. That is 3 big points for me at this moment in time. We need the points. We need to get a bit of a head of steam, especially with January coming up, and we can hopefully make some transfer market changes, which I think we need to do. So Sacco has to be man of the match. He was brilliant. The way he pounced on that centre-back was fantastic. The way he actually conducts himself in the game. I mean, he is strong, he is fast, he has got an eye for a pass. Not all the time, he has got to work on that, and he has got an eye for goal. Not all the time, unfortunately, he has got to work on that finishing. But at this moment in time, as a raw talent, he is absolutely freaking superb. I love him, and I love the combination of Sacco, Zerati, and Enna Valencia. They're just sensational. So as you can see, I turned down an international job offer. You've got to be having a bubble bath if you think I'm going to take that one on. It's just not what I want. The Swansea game has been rearranged from the 10th of January to the 25th of January. So if you have got your tickets or you are thinking about going that game, just put it down in your diary. The game date has changed. So the squad report has come in. And while we have a little look through the squad report, just going to go into something completely different. There isn't a Daily Jaffa in today's episode. My eldest, who does the man of the matches, I write down who the man of the match is, and then she sorts that out. And obviously with the Daily Jaffa, my little diddles, she likes to get involved in it. She likes to see what people have put for storylines or potential storylines, and she likes to actually help guide where the story goes. But she decided to go and play around one of her friends today. So unfortunately, I don't have my little diddles who would like to do the Daily Jaffa. She's decided to go and have a little play around a friend's house, unfortunately. But it's one of those things. She's looking forward to getting back, you know, and doing probably not the next episode, because I'm going to record that today. Probably the episode 13, I think, she'll be back to be able to do a storyline, because she's got some storylines, because everyone wants to continue the continuation with Eduardo and his brother, which is going to be cool. That's a storyline she wants to start off. So she's written down some ideas, which are pretty cool. And we will get them built back in. But as you can see from some of the young players in the squad report anyway, there are some potential stars. We have already signed a decent player, and we have lost one sort of semi-decent player, but nothing to shout about. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this episode, and as normal, I will catch you next time.
I used to dream about cars and things, about being a star and things. I thought that